crashed, I already know I'm planning ahead, dude. I'd eat a Vietnamese guy.
Why?
Because that's easy. It's a starter move. If you attack somebody bigger, if you eat somebody bigger in front of other people, it's going to alarm people. But you
got to eat a small person, so stature is
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel.
City boy, city boy.
All right, you guys, we're reacting to Theo Von making comedians laugh for 14 minutes. Yo, oh my God. This is part two, because they did a part one and part two because this video is kind of long. It's a 14-minute video, so I like to break it up like that, and it's good for the channel. So if you hating on that, stop hating, because it's actually good for the channel. Been doing this long enough to know, so chill the out, man. But yeah, yo, the last clip where we was talking to Joey Diaz about the buzzer beaters. Yeah, like I never even heard of underwear that had like a little electric buzz if you like had leakage, right? Like if you urinated a little bit. I guess, I don't know, if I've never heard of that in my life, right? And if that's for kids, you know, who are wet in the bed to just like, if they're like leaking, it's like it buzzes you so you wake up to go to the bathroom. That's insanity. I don't know the premise. All I know is he was saying no, and they looked it up online and it was there. I was like, dude, I'm done. I'm done for the day. Anyways, let's get into it, man. Fresh off the chopping block. Let's get into this. This is Theo Vio making comedians laugh for 14 minutes. Part two, baby.
plane crash, I already know I'm planning ahead, dude. I'd eat a Vietnamese guy.
Why?
Because that's easy. It's a starter move. If you attack somebody bigger, if you eat somebody bigger in front of other people, it's going to alarm people. But you
got to eat a small person, so stature is important.
I think if you gum down a Viet, people aren't going to be that upset at you.
Well, the Vietnamese people are going to be super upset. What are you talking about?
No,
Somebody's
okay.
dad.
Yeah, they're more understanding of things, dude.
Is this a character you're playing?
No. But if you eat a black lady and her family's there, they're going to be pissed.
So you think a Vietnamese person will let you slide?
I think that they'd be much more forgiving over a couple of day period.
I think
their relatives. You don't think so? Honestly.
Well, one thing, no, I don't think so. I definitely think they'd be super pissed at you, especially modernized ones. But what is interesting is like Vietnam is one of the few places where Americans can go back to Vietnam and they don't seem to hold any grudge at all.
Exhibit A. Exhibit A, man, honest.
Yo, he got him. That was the perfect got him moment. This fool said Exhibit A. Who would have thought having a long-form conversation with a funny dude would just basically resurrect all these funny moments, all these clips? His stories are insane. I don't even know. I don't get it, man. I do not get it. Let's go.
Dude, you look Guatemalan, bro. You coming in.
Boy.
How dark you going, dog? I know you're trying to get the
dark
black.
As it gets, man.
Bro, you're trying to get diversity on lock, bro.
I start firing all my minorities.
Yeah, dude.
I got this covered, boys.
Yeah, you start wearing one of the Coming to America hats. I saw some guy in one of those today, dude. We had Owl.
Oh, shit. Y'all remember Coming to America? The royal penis is clean. The royal penis is clean. Yeah. Y'all know what he's talking about. Let's go. He is tan, though, in that. I don't think I've seen Andrew Schulz that tan. What's crazy is Theo Von is, like, kind of naturally tan. Like, these fools, I mean, look at the screen. Damn near Andrew Schulz, almost darker than me, but this is winter, baby. In winter, I get, like, pale like this, man. It's actually really sad. Firing all my minorities?
Yeah, dude.
I got this covered, boys.
Yeah, you start wearing one of the Coming to America hats. I saw some guy in one of those today, dude. We had Owl 2 Thanksgivings ago. We had 2 owls at my sister's house.
Yeah, I saw one last night, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, it was pretty. No, not last night. Night before last. It was pretty fucking cool. Pulled into the driveway and an owl took off. It was big too.
It's gross, I think.
Owls?
The meat,
Oh, you ate them, you saying?
yeah, but
You guys ate owls?
This fool said we had 2 owls. And Joe Rogan immediately is like, yeah, we saw 2 owls at our house, or an owl. Like, we had 2 owls, like 2 owls visiting, like, you know, they're in the vicinity of your crib. And he's like, no, we had 2 owls. Like, this is like, you know, the new Thanksgiving trend. That's crazy.
Pulled into the driveway and an owl took off. It was big too.
It's gross, I think.
Owls?
The meat,
Oh, you ate them, you saying?
yeah, but
You guys ate owls?
yeah,
I don't think that's legal. You probably shouldn't say that on the podcast.
I think I've seen this one. Hold up.
well, I didn't have a lot.
Bill Burr used to have a joke about it.
I didn't have a lot, man. I had no. I think I even spit it out. I'm not even. I came on a girl once and just fucking, and then lied about it. Made her. Then I got so scared, I fucking left out of my own window in my room. I was too embarrassed to walk through my own fucking house. It was a party at my house, and I just fucking left, bro. And there's all these people just driving silently up and down the street. Fucking.
That's funny. These two last clips, I think, were in another clip compilation. It's totally different because that compilation was 7 minutes long. So let's hope all these aren't from there, and then I just have to scrap this one, but whatever.
And singing in their cars, and I'm like, this is a fucking crazy.
I grew up in Covington, Louisiana, and our town's famous. Lee Harvey Oswald went to our middle school.
If he starts talking about monkeys, I've seen this one too. Damn.
Pistol Pete Maravich lived and died in our town.
Really?
Two good shooters. That's the joke that I use off of that. But like Tulane University had their primate testing facility in our town. That's where most people worked at, right? So, and in 1994, like seven.
Okay, so this is crazy. This is going into the monkey story, but it didn't preface the beginning. I didn't see this part of it because he's saying there's a primate testing. Because like the part I saw was like, what is going on? But now he's like explaining it. His town.
But like Tulane University had their primate testing facility in our town. That's where most people worked at, right? So, and in 1994, like 70 infected monkeys got out in our town, and they literally, the police came to YMCA summer camp and let the oldest kids leave to help them look for these monkeys, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I remember like guys, they had guys with like rebel flags in their truck. I'm like, it's not a racial thing, guys. These are fucking 70. These are chimpanzees and macaws that are loose around town. You know, this isn't a gang that's moved in. You know,
The Confederacy actually looking for monkeys is fucking crazy. It's insane. The Confederacy looking for chimpanzees is insane, you guys.
but I remember me and a couple of other kids. I still remember having a wet bathing suit on, cornering a fucking chimpanzee outside of a Kenny Rogers Roasters with a police officer and 3 other kids. Like,
How come I've seen this and it's still funny as hell? This is ignorant. Where does he come up with this?
rah, 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 you know, by this drive-through,
Wait.
and this fucking fat elf of a woman honking at us like we're ruining her, you know, dream shake she's buying or whatever, and her fucking cornbread while we're trying to fucking
It cut it out before he said all this. This is tight. This is like the full preface of it.
save our town from a fucking. Who knows what this monkey had?
From a
maybe
fucking
yellow
Planet of the
fever.
Apes apocalypse.
Yeah, maybe something Walter Reed missed. Could have been yellow fever.
You think he's homoerotic?
No.
Oh,
No.
I mean,
that's a weird way of putting it. I think you're homoerotic.
what, bro? You're way gayer than me, bro. You always, every time I'm here, you talk about jerking off the magical hat
that
we
the
almost wore. What about that?
The problem is like you came in here with like gay expectations.
No, I got nothing, dude. I jerked off yesterday. I'm not even planning on coming again for a couple days. I was at a
my
pool
Lord.
one time.
Dude, this dude is insane. Yo. Yo, he be making my belly hurt with some of these laughs, man. Holy smokes.
And I used to work on this farm in the summer times outside in Natchez, Mississippi. And they had, and this dude, Don Blankenstein, was the pool guy every year, right? And he come.
Where do these Don Blankenstein?
And I used to work on this farm in the summer times outside in Natchez, Mississippi. And they had, and this dude, Don Blankenstein, was the pool guy every year, right? And he'd come out there, and I'd keep an eye on him because the dude weighed probably 700 or 800 pounds, bro. You know what I'm saying? He broke the gate every time he come in.
But he was the lifeguard?
He was, you know.
How can you be a lifeguard, 800 pounds?
Bro, he gets in the pool. Trust me,
over.
nobody's drowning, bro. All the water's out, and the fucking kid who's sick is laying right
He
there
was
at
the
his feet.
boss at the pool.
No, he was the guy who came to put the cleaner in the pool. And so, but he'd open the gate, bro, and every time he'd walk through it and bring both sides of the gate down. Like he was just he was gonna die soon, you know, when you saw him. You know, so you treated him well. And that's one thing I like sometimes about seeing huge people. It reminds you how to treat other people. Because you're like, oh, this person isn't going to be alive very long, so you would be extra nice to him. And so, but then Don, one summer, I'm out there laying by the pool, and this skinny guy comes in. You know, he could have fit through the gate with 90 of his fucking, you know, quintuplets or whatever. And he comes through the gate, and I'm like, who? And he keeps talking to me. And I'm thinking the guy's kind of a, you know, peppermint hunter, bruh. You know what I'm saying? A little tender. And it turns out it's Don Blankenstein. He got the stomach thing, and he lost all the weight. And he was a different person, though. He wasn't the same. I don't know. It wasn't the same, and our relationship was never the same as when he lost the weight. They busted a man in our town.
What's fun? Like, that's not funny. All of this compilation, I laughed. Every part of it, except for that one. And what's kind of crazy is that's actually kind of a cool story. It's like, damn, he got his shit together, man. Cool. I wonder if now I'm like, I want to see the podcast. Did he live longer? Like, what happened? But that wasn't a funny story. But good for him. Good for Don Blankenstein, man. Don Blankenstein, man. I need the T-shirt, man.
He was trying to be a ghost.
He wasn't the same. I don't know. It wasn't the same, and our relationship was never the same as when he lost the weight.
They busted a man in our town. He was trying to be a ghost. He was to try to make money for his hotel to get it on the haunted tour.
Oh God!
And they called him impersonating a ghost at night.
Has there ever been a fucking genre of television that has been more fruitless than ghost hunter shows?
I know. Dude, I know. Dave Attell has one of my favorite jokes.
What is it?
I saw him last night, and he goes, ghost hunting, it involves two of my favorite things: wandering around aimlessly and disappointment. Oh man!
Even though that wasn't his joke, that was funny. Now that I think about ghost hunting, that is kind of crazy because ain't no one ever really seen a ghost. So literally, like, ghost hunting is the best concept of fronting and lying that you could do in your life. I'm not saying like spirits ain't real and stuff. I don't know if ghosts are. Like, I felt some energies before, but I don't know how it works in the line of ghosts. So if you really wanted to get a bag off of BSing people, that'd probably be one of the highest paying bags you could get. Start a ghost hunters YouTube channel and just be out there creating chaos. That's wild. That's like some magician shit though too, because a lot of magic, it's not real. It's just like the art of, you know, the illusion that you create because you know these techniques. So yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew those techniques though. I always wanted to know magic, and I always wish I could sing. Like, I couldn't imagine if I could sing like frickin' Usher or frickin' Brian McKnight. You know what I mean? That'd be wild. Anyways, you guys let me know what I got, what I missed. That was dope. Theo Von, making comedians laugh for 14 minutes. This is part 2. If you didn't see part 1, you could check it out on the channel. Yeah, that.
City boy, city boy.